Are you constantly clearing your throat, feeling like there's a never-ending supply of mucus in the back of your throat? Don't worry, you're not alone. Phlegm and mucus are actually your body's natural defense mechanisms. They help lubricate and protect your throat and sinuses. But when there's too much of it, you may have an underlying issue like an infection, acid reflux, or inflammation causing the buildup. So, what's the deal with this endless cycle of throat clearing, coughing, and that awkward lump when you swallow? The bad news is that medications might only tackle the symptoms, but they don't really get to the root of the problem. But don't worry, today we're diving into the real causes behind constant phlegm and mucus, plus some simple, natural remedies to help you tackle this annoying issue once and for all. And just a quick note, this video is for educational purposes, so always consult with your doctor before trying any remedies. 6 causes of constant phlegm and mucus in your throat. 1. Acid reflux, GERD and LPR. One of the most common yet often undiagnosed causes of constant phlegm is acid reflux. This happens when the valve at the top of your stomach doesn't close properly, allowing stomach acid to rise into your esophagus. While stomach acid is essential for digestion, if it ends up in the wrong place, like your throat, it irritates the tissue, causing inflammation. Your body then produces mucus to coat the area to try and protect it, leading to that annoying constant buildup. Some people with acid reflux also experience heartburn, but many don't. This condition is known as silent reflux, LPR. To help close the valve and reduce reflux, you can try drinking a mixture of 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water before meals. This can help restore your stomach's acidity, stopping the reflux and, in turn, the mucus. 2. Antacid medications, PPIs, H2 blockers, antacids. That brings us to our second cause, antacid medications. Many people, especially those over 40, are prescribed medications like PPIs, proton pump inhibitors, to neutralize stomach acid and prevent reflux. While these medications may provide short-term relief, they often make the problem worse over time. Why? Because stomach acid is crucial for breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. When you reduce it with antacids, the valve at the top of the stomach, the lower esophageal sphincter, stays weak, and acid reflux continues. Plus, long-term antacid use can lead to vitamin and mineral deficiencies, which only compounds the issue. If you want to get to the root of the problem, it's essential to work with your doctor to wean off these medications gradually. Along with apple cider vinegar, you might consider taking 5 to 10 betaine HCl capsules before meals to help your stomach digest food properly and reduce acid reflux naturally. 3. Post-Nasal Drip, sinus infection. Another common cause of constant phlegm is post-nasal drip. This happens when mucus drips from your sinuses down the back of your throat, often due to a chronic sinus infection. These infections can be caused by bacteria, viruses, fungi, or even yeast. The tricky part? Many of these pathogens build protective biofilms. Think of them as microscopic fortresses that shield them from your immune system, making the infection almost impossible to eliminate with antibiotics or over-the-counter medication. Your body's defense? It produces more and more mucus to try and wash these invaders away. But as you've probably noticed, this strategy often leaves you feeling like there's a lump in your throat, chronic coughing, or the constant need to clear your throat. To get rid of this phlegm, you need to break down those biofilms and kill the pathogens directly. The best natural remedy is a saline nasal rinse. Mix distilled water, sea salt, and a few drops of grapefruit seed extract. Then use a neti pot to flush your sinuses. This will help dissolve the biofilms and clear out the infection. 4. Antibiotic use, impaired microbiome. Speaking of infections, let's talk about antibiotics. While antibiotics can be life-saving, they're often overprescribed for minor infections, leading to unintended consequences. Antibiotics don't just kill bad bacteria, they wipe out the good bacteria too, including the beneficial microbes in your sinuses and throat. Without these friendly bacteria, harmful fungi like Candida can take over, leading to chronic sinus congestion, pressure, and, you guessed it, more phlegm. This is why you may notice increased mucus production after a course of antibiotics, even though the original infection is gone. To help restore the balance, you can turn to natural remedies for treating colds and infections, such as black elderberry, aged garlic, or oregano oil. These alternatives are effective without disturbing your microbiome. For long-term recovery, reintroduce good bacteria into your system by eating probiotic-rich foods like kimchi or sauerkraut. These foods are full of friendly bacteria that can help restore balance to your sinuses and reduce mucus production. 5. Grains and dairy, immune reactions. Many people don't realize that certain foods, particularly grains and dairy, can trigger mucus production. Grains, especially those containing gluten, can cause inflammation in the digestive system, leading to an autoimmune response. This results in your body producing mucus as a defense mechanism, not just in your throat, but throughout your digestive tract. Since the 1990s, grains have been marketed as health foods, but they're actually rich in inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids, which can contribute to mucus buildup. Many grains are also sprayed with pesticides and herbicides, which disrupt the balance of your gut microbiome, further fueling inflammation. Dairy is another big culprit. It's estimated that about 70% of the global population is sensitive to dairy, which can lead to a mucus overload. Milk, cheese, and butter can all cause thickening of the mucus in your throat and sinuses, making it harder for your body to clear. To test if grains or dairy are triggering your phlegm, try cutting them out of your diet for 2 weeks and see if you notice an improvement. 6. Airborne allergies, pollen, dust, mold. Finally, airborne allergens like pollen, dust, mites, and mold can wreak havoc on your sinuses, causing your body to produce excess mucus in an attempt to trap these particles. If you have hay fever, for example, you may experience sneezing, a runny nose, and an itchy throat during allergy season. But allergies don't just come from flowers. Dust and mold in your home can also be major triggers. To find out if airborne allergens are causing your mucus buildup, consider seeing an allergist for a skin or blood test. Once you know what you're allergic to, you can take steps to minimize exposure. In the meantime, use air purifiers to clean the air in your home, vacuum regularly to remove dust, and consider getting your home inspected for mold. You can also train your immune system by consuming small amounts of bee pollen, which helps reduce your sensitivity to pollen allergies over time. Other mucus triggers. Apart from common causes, several other factors can trigger mucus buildup in the throat. Oils and vape devices can coat the lining of your throat, irritating it and prompting the body to produce mucus as a protective measure. Similarly, cigarette smoke is notorious for causing excessive mucus production due to the toxic chemicals inhaled during smoking. Over time, this constant irritation can lead to more serious issues like chronic bronchitis or COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which also contributes to long-term mucus buildup. Another lesser-known trigger is leaky gut syndrome, where damage to the intestines allows toxins to seep into the bloodstream. This can set off an autoimmune reaction, leading to inflammation in various parts of the body, including the respiratory system, causing excessive phlegm. Additionally, certain prescription drugs, such as ACE inhibitors, commonly prescribed for high blood pressure, can cause side effects like a chronic cough and thickened mucus, making it harder to breathe comfortably. How to stop mucus buildup naturally. Now that we've covered the causes, let's explore natural remedies to stop mucus buildup and address the root problems effectively. These methods will help you manage excess phlegm while promoting long-term health. 1. Close the valve above the stomach. If acid reflux is the culprit, supporting proper stomach function is key. One of the simplest remedies is drinking 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar mixed in water before meals. This helps restore stomach acidity and supports the valve, lower esophageal sphincter, to close properly, preventing acid from coming up and irritating your throat. You can also take betaine HCl supplements, 5 to 10 capsules before meals, to aid digestion and reduce reflux if your stomach acid levels are low. This helps prevent inflammation in your esophagus and reduces the need for mucus to protect the area. 2. Heal and soothe the throat and esophagus. Long-term acid reflux often causes damage to the lining of the esophagus, leading to chronic mucus buildup. To heal this, take zinc carnosine 75 mg twice daily and slippery elm powder, 1 tablespoon mixed with water before meals. These natural remedies coat and soothe the inflamed areas, promoting faster healing and reducing irritation that leads to mucus. 3. Kill sinus infections naturally. If post-nasal drip is causing excess mucus, it's important to target the infection in your sinuses. Use a neti pot with distilled water, a half teaspoon of sea salt, and 5 drops of grapefruit seed extract. Rinse your sinuses once or twice a day to clear out the biofilms and harmful microbes causing the infection. Grapefruit seed extract is known for its antimicrobial properties, and regular use can help eliminate chronic infections and reduce the mucus buildup. For throat and tonsil infections, gargle with a solution of 10% povidone iodine, 15 milliliters mixed with 15 milliliters of water, twice daily. This powerful antiseptic kills pathogens and reduces the need for your body to produce mucus to protect the throat. 4. Rebalance your microbiome. If you've used antibiotics in the past, your body may lack the healthy bacteria needed to control mucus production. Restore your microbiome by consuming probiotic-rich foods like kimchi and sauerkraut. These foods contain beneficial bacteria like Lactobacillus sakei, which can help heal your sinuses and reduce mucus overproduction. Additionally, taking Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG can support your digestive health and reduce acid reflux symptoms, which are often tied to mucus production. 5. Avoid trigger foods. Certain foods may be triggering inflammation and mucus production in your body. If you suspect food sensitivities, try cutting out grains, dairy, seed oils, and sugar for 2 weeks. This can help reduce mucus buildup caused by allergic reactions. Many people experience a significant reduction in phlegm when they eliminate wheat, corn, and dairy products, as these are common allergens that often cause inflammation in the digestive system and respiratory tract. 6. Improve air quality. If airborne allergens are causing mucus, clean your living space regularly. Use a vacuum with a HEPA filter, especially on carpets and furniture, to remove dust mites and allergens. Consider installing an air purifier in your home to filter out pollen, pet dander, and other airborne irritants that may be causing your symptoms. If mold is an issue, hire a specialist to inspect and remove mold from your home. Mold can trigger chronic sinus issues, leading to mucus buildup. 7. N-acetylcysteine, NAC for lung health. For those with chronic lung issues like COPD or bronchitis, taking 1,000 milligrams of N-acetylcysteine, NAC 3 times a day can significantly reduce mucus production and improve sinus drainage. NAC thins mucus, making it easier to expel and supports lung function. By addressing the root causes and using natural remedies, you can finally say goodbye to constant phlegm and mucus buildup. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Here's to a clear throat and better health.